Welcome to Rugby AM. We are out and about once again. We're going to try and take the show out of the studio as much as possible because it's a better show, Jonesy.
It is, and we're in Cass, near the Escape, probably the worst place in the world for me to be this week after Thursday's result. Mate, there's Cass fans living in my street that I didn't even know Cass fans until Friday. And
they'll come out and go, ah!
Yeah,
like that.
Something like that. And if your speakers didn't pop on your telly, I'll be very surprised. But we're in a great place because right next to Escape is where the new Rugby League manager game is being made at Alternative Studios, and we're going to go in there right now and we're going to have a little chat with Roger Hulley about what the game's going to throw up. And what we're going to do is we're going to get one game signed by everybody, and we're going to have a brilliant giveaway on our website.
Yeah, I've got to say, starting the show today, a big congratulations to my missus because she were unbelievable in labour, and this is my little baby boy. You can see him on TV now. Right, Bo? How are you doing? Yeah, and the baby's middle name after you, Jonesy.
Yeah, mate. Absolute honour. I'm honoured. It's been a good couple of years journey on it,
mate. It's been awesome.
Pretty close friends.
I love you, Jamie.
So it's been really nice.
Let's go see Roger. Here with Roger Hulley, the creator of Rugby League team manager, and I'm really excited because I spent years as a young man off school playing Championship manager, and this is the first Rugby League manager game in the 2000 era.
It is indeed, yeah. We're big, passionate Rugby League fans. We wanted to put a Rugby League management game out. Prior to that, we'd done the arcade games with our friends down in Australia, like Rugby League Live, etc. But we really wanted to see if we could put a Rugby League management game out there and see if the fans really got into it.
It's very accurate because I see Jamie Jones-Buchanan on the screen behind us. It's pretty terrible, like in real life. Now, we're on a mission today. We're going to get around all the boys on the front cover. You've got Adam Milner, you've got Richie Myler, James Roby and Danny Brough. We're going to go visit them all, give them a copy of the game. Are you hoping that all the Super League players are going to get involved and play the game as well?
Oh, we'd love it to be the case, yeah. And all have a chat about their stats in it, have a bit of an argument, a bit of banter. Yeah, it's all good fun, yeah. That's what we want to see happen, yeah.
One thing that all gamers look for is cheats or secret levels. I remember Sensible Soccer used to get in line with the penalty box and you could hit a shot and it'd always go in the top corner. Is there any cheats we can unlock, or can we get maybe a Hall of Famer into the game, some old players?
Well, you never know. I might be able to reveal something for you, Alex. Off camera, I'll give you a quick note about what to do, what to type in, yeah.
Roger, I'm having a shocker here, mate. That cheat code you was talking about with Simo, can I have it so I can get somebody like an Hall of Famer and Ellery Hanley or something like that, please? Have you got the code?
Yeah, okay. Right?
Yes.
A little bit harsh that, Jamie, saying about players cheating. I was just that little bit smarter than what officials thought I wasn't.
We've been to see Roger Hulley, the creator of the game from Alternative Software. Now we're going to go around the UK finding these characters on the front of the game. And first place we've come to is Huddersfield. Jonesy, you've been kicked to death many a time at the John Smith Stadium.
Kicked to death, winched to death. Listen to Danny Brough referee games. I've had it all. He's a quality player and he's a great lad as well. A lot of banter in him. We're going to go see how to kick a ball as good as he can. Yeah,
hopefully an old dog can learn new tricks today. I'm going to get a bit of a kicking lesson from Danny Brough. But first, we're going back to the studio in Leeds and we've got two fantastic St Helens players. We've got Lou McCarthy-Scarsrup and Alex Walmsley live in the studio. Right, back in the studio now. Jamie Jones-Buchanan, Alex Walmsley, Lou McCarthy-Scarsrup from St Helens. And you boys are just checking out the game, the brand new league manager, what is it, Rugby League manager game 2015. Alex, you a bit of a gamer?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I might give it a go. I've got footy manager on my MacBook, so I might have give this one a whack. I'm just wondering why it says we're drawing 12-all with South Sydney on the back.
That was the dream that you had the night before that you actually played them. That was a bit of a pumping that this year. You come back from that well, pretty well. Was that the toughest game of the year so far?
Yeah, I think it was definitely tough. Obviously we went about it tough. Unfortunately, didn't get what we wanted to get out of it. But I think last Friday is probably as tough as it's got against Wigan. But yeah, no, it's been a tough horse slog.
Yeah, fantastic last weekend's results. St Helens 30, Wigan 14, Leeds 24, Cass 31, Catalan 20, 14. Huddersfield 30, Warrington 19, Hull KR 38, Widnes 16, massive game that for Hull KR, and Wakefield 16, Salford 24, the game I was at this weekend. Jonesy, we'll just get it out of the way. you hate getting beat any time, but by Cass, local rivals.
Yeah, I was nearly crying as well. Turned up to wedding, they wanted to play, injured again, so it had to miss out and watch the team go down. To be honest with you, it was a better team. Cass were a better team, but I've got about 30 people in my street that are Cass supporters, and I didn't even know until Friday because they've all come out of woodwork, give me hammer. But credit to them, I thought they played really well. Flew out in front, and we just couldn't climb that proverbial mountain.
Well, I think they're still on the terrace.
Yeah,
chanting right now, and it's like the week after.
It's just a small town in Wakefield, apparently.
Ooh. Louis, big result against Wigan, mate. Always nice to get a win over them. Do you hate them as much as Jonesy?
I think I've grown to hate them. Probably not as much, but yeah, up there.
That's the original Derby game. That's the game that started the word Derby off. And is the real passion there, Alex? Have you ever played in a game like that? The rivalry you've got, obviously last year getting one over them in the grand final.
Yeah, it's always nice to beat them, to be honest. But as soon as you sign for the club, it's sort of read into you that you don't like Wigan and they don't like you, and you've got to do everything you can to beat them. So it's always nice to get one up on them. Because
you're not that kind of guy. I know you pretty well. You're not a nasty guy whatsoever. But then you're coming up against Mickey McLaurin, who's running around trying to take everyone's head off.
Guy.
You're right. He's a nice guy, though. He's a nice boy. You're a nice boy.
Nice bloke.
You're a nice bloke, aren't you? You're lovely.
Really nice bloke.
I know.
I've had that said to you.
It's absolutely destroying my credit here. Yeah, but no, it's part and parcel of rugby league. It's a physical game, and I think there's no team as aggressive as Wigan when they're on form. So, I think first and foremost you've got to match their aggression, and then you'll see how far you'll go. But
you did say before they ain't got a plan B. As long as you match your aggression, they ain't got a plan B.
Well, no, I wouldn't say they don't have a plan B, but I think they win a lot of their games by bullying teams, and they're very good at bullying teams out there. They've bullied a lot of teams for a long time. So I think just to be in a chance of beating them, you've got to match that aggression.
Talking about being aggressive, I think you've got one of the biggest tackle busts on you and offloads in the league. I always see the stats. So you're knocking them about. LMS in off of it.
Look at this.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it.
Go on, talk us through it, Al. I don't think you've ever told us about it.
Someone's going to have a dig. I'm not having a dig, and Kyle Amor's certainly not having a dig. So someone's got to take that mantle. But I'm fortunate to have these boys on my side who do a lot of the hard work. The stuff what probably don't get the credit they deserve. They do a lot of stuff, which I might get away with, and so I'm happy to have these boys on the side of me, which helps me out in the middle.
Well, we went to Cass. He's playing Cass tonight, and we went over to Cass this week, and we met up with Darryl Powell and Danny Orr. Danny Orr takes the credit for sorting you out. He says, when you went to London, you were a chubby little fat thing at 49 Clevedon Close, and you never cleaned your house.
No,
he said it was the dirtiest house. He walked in and he couldn't believe how bad it was. And didn't one of your ex-teammates just fly away one night?
I think I've shaped his career. I think when he came down, I was just a fat kid with long hair. And
he said that.
He came into the house and he taught me how to drink, first of all. So that was nice. But he was a good mentor. And his family moved down and he quickly, sharply left the house to me again. And it was, the house was terrible. We got evicted because it was running wild with rats and everything. So we moved to another house and ruined that one.
Right, we've got a little game we're going to play because we always have a bit of fun on this show. We've got Mike Rush coming up later on, obviously. Big Keith Senior on the show as well. How do you know your Cockney Rhino song? Now, you're pretty good at this. It's like a home leg for you. So, what you're going to do is me and Jonesy have got a list here. We're going to read one out at a time. Alex, if you know the answer, you've got to shout.
Old Bean.
You've got to shout it as well.
Old Bean.
And if you know the answer, you've got to shout, Gavna! Gavna.
Yeah,
right, ready?
Gavna.
Right. Number one, round the houses. You don't know that?
Hang on.
Round the houses. You wear them on your legs.
Trousers, Old Bean trousers.
Technically, you jumped in. That's
One
No,
more.
technically
The Cockney's getting beat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Number two, frog and toad.
Road. Old Bean.
Oh, but no, geezer.
Geezer.
2-0. 2-0.
Governor.
Governor. Right, 2-0 to the Old Bean. Number three, Duke of Kent.
Old Bean. Vent.
Rent.
Is the rent.
Yeah.
Still 2-0 to
Can't say
Wembley.
the
Daisy Roots.
Hey,
What?
Daisy Roots.
Daisy Roots.
Boots. Old Bean boots.
3-0. Killing
Get
it
in
here.
the sun,
Oh!
Welcome to the final episode of Rugby.
Final ever. Steve's first and last episode of Rugby. Producer Steve is going mad in my ear right now, but we'll let you off. We can beep it out in later production, post-production. Custard and jelly. You watch it.
Belly.
I'll give you that to the governor. We don't want any more swears.
Cows and kisses.
Mrs. Or be Mrs.
Ooh.
Oh, go governor.
Go governor, fair enough.
Feeling sorry
3-2
for him.
now.
Guys,
Yeah, I feel
still a
sorry
swear
for him.
word, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
It's intimidated you.
Yeah, I'll do it again. You want me to dare me?
Fireman's hose.
Or being pose.
It's on the front of your face. No, I never
No.
mind.
Nose.
No, it's gone.
Loop the loop.
Loop the loop.
Or
Fruit. Soup.
poop.
Soup. 3-3. Right, if you're in trouble, you're going to see this man. It's the Barnaby Rudge.
Or being judge.
Yes, 4-3.
Well done. When you want to look like Simmons, it's a whistle and flute.
Or
Soup.
being soup.
4-all.
To
Four-all.
be fair, all right.
4-all. 4-all. Last
it would
one.
be.
Sorry.
It's the tiebreaker.
You've got to do this properly now. You've got to get it right.
Sorry.
Right, last one.
Sorry, head to head. Yeah, I listen.
The Dicky Bird.
Or being. What is it called?
Dicky Bird.
Turd.
No. You've lost it. It used to be a TV programme. No.
The
Bird.
Is the word. Never mind.
I never
4-all.
saw it.
It's a draw.
Didn't watch programmes like that, so.
Right. Tonight you've got Cass. You're looking forward to the game?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough place. It's always a tough place to go there, the jungle. So the crowd get on you straight away. So they've hit some good form recently as well. So we've got some ex-boys there and London boys that I know. So it'll be a good game to watch, and obviously it's on Sky as well. So it should be alright.
I saw you, I'm sure you had a bit of a push and a shove with the Sarge this week, and I'm thinking surely your friendship down there must have transcended to Wigan and St Helens.
Well, no, Sarge is a good lad, and I know Sarge from thingy, but he was a youngster when I was down there. He didn't really play first team when I left.
Right.
For the glory. He came into the first team, but me and Clubber used to bully him, so maybe he's got like a little chip on his shoulder.
Thought you carry it on this week.
Yeah.
Right, we're still in Huddersfield. Stay tuned to Rugby AM because after the break, we're going to be meeting Danny Brough, getting some chicken from an iconic place in Huddersfield as well, just after we've met him. So it's, feeding that belly. Stay tuned right here, Made Television to Rugby AM.